The Big Bang Theory is a beloved sitcom that ran for 12 seasons, delighting audiences with its quirky characters and their unique relationships. The show, which revolves around a group of socially awkward scientists and their interactions with Penny, an outgoing waitress and aspiring actress, is known for its humor, its exploration of intellectual topics, and its portrayal of friendship and love. However, over the years, fans have speculated on deeper, darker interpretations of the show, including one fan theory that transforms Penny's character and the narrative as a whole into something far more somber than initially imagined. This theory, often referred to as the Penny fan theory, suggests that Penny's seemingly innocent personality and behavior hide a far more tragic backstory, ultimately leading to a much darker interpretation of the show. Penny's mysterious past, a closer look. Penny, portrayed by Kaylee Cuoco, begins the Big Bang Theory as a simple, small-town girl from Omaha, Nebraska, with big dreams of becoming an actress. She initially moves to Pasadena to pursue her dreams, but ends up working as a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory. Despite being far less academically inclined than her intellectual counterparts, Sheldon, Leonard, Howard, and Raj, Penny fits in well with the group and eventually becomes a pivotal part of the story, especially in her relationship with Leonard. She eventually marries him, becoming part of a seemingly perfect relationship and living in a comfortable, albeit unconventional, life with her geeky friends. However, the Penny fan theory introduces a much darker take on Penny's backstory. The theory suggests that Penny's cheery, carefree personality hides deep emotional scars. These scars, often left unaddressed in the show, stem from a tragic and abusive past that shapes much of who she is today. Penny's choice to move to California and become an actress, despite lacking the necessary talent or connections, is framed not as the innocent pursuit of a dream, but as an attempt to escape a deeply troubling upbringing. This theory posits that Penny comes from an abusive and neglectful household, which explains why she appears to be so emotionally distant and self-sufficient, even when interacting with people who genuinely care about her. Penny's transformation from a young girl who aspired to be an actress into a waitress who is content with her low-paying job speaks to a cycle of broken dreams and personal trauma. This darker past explains why Penny sometimes seems so emotionally distant, unable to express her true feelings or even fully commit to the relationships around her. Penny's toxic relationships. A major component of the Penny fan theory is the suggestion that Penny has experienced a series of toxic relationships, particularly with men, before she meets Leonard. This adds another layer of darkness to her character. In the show, Penny's relationships with men are often depicted in a humorous light, with her ex-boyfriend Kurt acting as a typical dumb jock who is one of the show's antagonists. But when we apply the darker fan theory lens, these relationships take on a more disturbing tone. The theory claims that Penny's previous boyfriends were not only emotionally unavailable, but some were also physically abusive. This might explain Penny's often guarded demeanor when it comes to love and intimacy. She frequently mentions how she settled in relationships, hinting at a deeper sense of low self-worth that could be linked to her past trauma. It also sheds light on why Penny so often dismisses her own accomplishments or downplays her achievements. The theory suggests that Penny is stuck in a pattern of self-sabotage, continually choosing men who reinforce her belief that she isn't worthy of true love or respect. Furthermore, Penny's exes may have provided the emotional scars that she carries throughout the show. While her relationships with Leonard and the other characters provide some healing, it is clear that she has not fully processed or healed from her past. She carries these emotional wounds into her relationship with Leonard, which is not as picture-perfect as it seems. Though Leonard truly loves her, Penny's past trauma often causes her to react in ways that reflect fear and distrust, adding tension to their otherwise sweet relationship. This creates a dynamic where Leonard's devotion to Penny, coupled with her inability to fully trust him, leads to a slow-burning tension that colors their interactions. The impact on her friendships. In addition to Penny's romantic history, the theory also explores how her troubled past affects her friendships, particularly with the main group of scientists. The dynamic between Penny and the guys is often portrayed in a humorous way, with the intellectuals fascinated by her more normal view of the world, and Penny trying to navigate her way through their socially awkward personalities. But the Penny fan theory paint